I'm just going to start with some pleasurable mathematics. I think we all get pleasure from the things that we see in our mathematical lives. And they can be quite complex things, and seeing the beauty in not just the design and the picture, but the beauty in transforming an equation or a function into that picture, and the amazement that that causes is complex, of course, in many ways. But I want to remind ourselves that the beauty in mathematics is also in very, very simple, elementary mathematics. The pleasure. Do you remember the pleasure when you first saw a visual proof of some mathematical idea, no matter how straightforward that was? And what that did to you, I suspect it's this part of the reason why you're here today. And there is pleasure in the mathematics as we teach. I remember certainly in my teaching as a secondary school teacher, my favorite topic to teach was trigonometric equalities. And you have things like this, and where's the pleasure in that for secondary students? Well, it's there. This is a beach off Portugal with some beautiful surf. They have wonderful surf in Portugal. And just yesterday I looked at the weather map for that part of the world. There's a wonderful website that will give you these pictures and it's a globe, and you can move it around. I'm trying to remember it. It's Earth something. So if you Google Earth, then you'll find it. No, I'm serious. Google is so wonderful, you can find anything. But just have a look at this for a minute. Can you see? So here's the coast of Portugal. This is where this beach is, just here. And can you see that out here in the ocean, there are actually two low systems. There's one there and one there. So the waves that are coming onto there's possibly even a third one, but you can certainly see that there are two. And so the waves that are coming there are waves that are generated by more than one storm, and they travel long distances, so they become very even waves. And because of the way sea and wind is, the waves generated by these two storms will be similar but not exactly the same. So something like that. And if you add those, what you get is that. And you can see, and if you take any figures that are similar to that, you nearly always get a curve where there are three peaks and then a flat period and then three peaks again. So there is actually a mathematical model that serves partially to explain this thing that surfies already knew, that big waves come in threes. And every seventh wave is a big one. There's another thing that I remember from when I was a young surfie, which didn't last very long. So it's really nice, and this is the sort of pleasure that we get, and I just wanted to remind myself and yourselves about it. Of course, you will have your own examples. So what gives me pleasure is not going to be the same as what gives you pleasure. And if you want to see more, let me encourage you to go to the Klein Project. In fact, do it now. I'm very happy that you can't get online, I think, except on your cell phones, but it works on your cell phone as well. But please do this. These vignettes that we have are available in many languages. The complete set is available in English and only one other language. You want to guess what language? Spanish. What language community, what mathematical language community is so organized that whenever I make a a new posting on this blog, the translation comes within a week. No. No. You'll never get it. Arabic. So German, French, Spanish.